Good morning on day 35 in El Camino, day 2 on my way to Finesterra. Cloudy morning. Today I woke up at 7 a.m. Yes, I was the last guy out of the albergue. It is 7:45 right now. Just had my breakfast, only one slice of toast and café con leche. Today I'm gonna try to make it to a town called Hospital. If I get there, then tomorrow, for sure, I'll be at Finesterra. Let's get started. Let's get walking. First town of the day is Coronado. Today's gonna be a little unpleasant because most of the walking is gonna take place on the road, which the shoulders are very narrow. You have cars passing by, and it's tough on your knees and on your feet. Hello! Half an hour into my morning walk, I reached the village of Coronado. Water consumption and where to find a clean source seems to be the issue in the back of my mind. Eat, little cows. Make that burger fat and juicy, please. I still filled up my camel bag and the bottle of water. If I need more and I can't find a water tap or a water fountain, then I'll get it at the bars. This is a miracle. They gave us a whole lane for us. Things are getting better around here. Come on, little flower. Let's take you for a ride around the countryside. El Camino zigzags past local streams, farm fields, and cattle ranches on the way to the village of Marroñas, where I come across the first jorreo of the day. I felt welcomed by a dog chilling on a porch of what could very well be a ghost town. I had high hopes of finding a bar at Santa Mariña for my morning snack and orange juice, but I found instead a desolate farming community with no infrastructure for us pilgrims. I said goodbye to the town sheriff and headed out into the solitary road a little bit disappointed, still hungry but in good spirit. Okay, I'm by Lamelas, just a short walk from Santa Mariña, and I see a bar. So I think it's time for my orange juice. I'm thirsty. I've been walking. Nothing like orange juice to quench my thirst. Back on the road. Beware of two little rascals at the village of Bon Jesus, as they're known for stealing praises with their antics and playful attitude. It's only 10 a.m. and I have already covered half the distance after walking 14 kilometers. Only 10 kilometers now stand before reaching the village of Hospital. Galicia is cow country. Now, if you're wondering what those piles that are covered with plastic and tires, what those things are, well, that's the cow manure that they pile it up and they leave it there to rot until next year, and then they use it as fertilizer. No thanks, I'm fine. A kilometer before reaching Ponte de Olveira is the small yet charming cemetery of Corzón, with its beautiful headstones and chapel currently under renovations. So I made it to Ponte de Olveira, found a nice little place to have lunch, rest my feet, let my socks dry and my shoes air out. I had a French omelette with a beer and lime juice and a little café con leche. Supposedly this town has all the services, so I'm gonna go look for an ATM because I'm running low on cash. I have about $50 left and I don't want to cut it short. I will not be staying here, although this will be the place to stay on day 2. I will go to the next town, Hospital. Olveiroa is a pilgrim's town with no less than 4 albergues, a restaurant, and a church built at the end of the 17th century of Romanesque, Baroque, neoclassical design, but unfortunately for me, no ATMs. So after talking to some old-timers from this town who were mesmerized by the drone, I like it when they're mesmerized and not apprehensive. Well, they told me there's no ATM here, only in a town called Z, which is a day away. So that means that I have 50 bucks to stretch it for a day and a half. It's doable, but I'm cutting it close. Talking to all the pilgrims, I just realized that most people are actually going up to Musea, which is a town up north, and then walking down to Fisterra. No, I'm not walking in an extra 2 days. I'm sorry. The original plan was Saint Jean Pied du Port, Finesterra. My thoughts are drifting to the journey back. I guess I'm done with this already. I could technically get there tomorrow if I pulled a 30+ kilometer day, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Why rush it at the end, you know? So I'm gonna take it easy. It is Monday. I should be there by Wednesday. Probably stay an extra day. That will be Thursday. Go back to Santiago on Friday. I have a reservation there, and then Saturday take the train to Madrid, and then on Monday fly back home. That sounds like a plan. So I guess this is as close as I'm gonna get to the Windmills. If I had one thing that I would do differently if I had to do the trip again, is getting the audiobook version of Don Quixote de la Mancha and listening to it throughout Spain, you know, walking throughout Spain. Why am I telling you this sitting on top of a mojon? I have no idea. But in case you were wondering, El Camino is that way. Let's go for it. Yay! Made it to Hospital, but what an odyssey. Everything here is not what it seems to be. I got to the visitor center, and then I saw, great, down there is a town. So I walk here. There's no sign. There was a sign to another town pointing right through it. El Camino doesn't even go through here. So I was like, great, I got lost again. I walked back to the visitor center, found the Camino heading the other way. About 200 meters away there was a bar with a sign that said it was the last place for the next 15 kilometers. And I thought, great, Burgo de Ranero all over again. I have to walk an extra 15 kilometers. So decided to stay. Guess what? They drove me down here. I mean, check out this clip. Okay, I'm not cheating. This is just that the bar has a car that takes you about 2 blocks to where they had the albergue. That's right. So I got here, ended up having to, take a shower, the routine, wash my clothes. They're drying right now. They got the bottom bed. I'm sharing the albergue with 3 other German guys. And the view is not bad. They gave the dude a code to get in the albergue. There's no Wi-Fi here, so I'm completely cut off. And at 7 o'clock, they're gonna drive us all the way up there to have something to eat for dinner. We got cows right across from the albergue. I mean, I'm telling you, by far the weirdest albergue that I stay in the entire trip. No contest. The discs are very ingenious. It prevents animals like rats from crawling up and getting to the seats. That shot you hear in the distance, that's like a modern day scarecrow. It's on a loop, on a 2-minute loop. It fires a shot to scare off the birds so they don't come in and eat the seeds. That's nice. Every 2 minutes you get a shot. It's right here. Clothes are dry. It is 8 o'clock. I'm walking back to the albergue. I just had my dinner. But here is a set menu. You get what we give you, pilgrim. Just kidding. It was good. I had a cold pasta with tuna. Then I had lomo with french fries and a tiny piece of sausage, wine, and for dessert I had café con leche. I like it when things go wrong. It makes these videos more interesting. It gives it a little bit of drama. Am I gonna make it? Who knows? Alright guys, it's almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna call it a night. It was definitely an interesting day. One day closer to Finesterra or Fisterra. I'm still not sure which way to call it. But tomorrow I get to see the ocean. So yeah. Good night. See you guys tomorrow.